whispers on a cold winter's night. When the wind howls and the snow blankets everything in a silent white shroud, they say something else is out there, moving through the darkness. Something ancient and very, very large. It's a story passed down through generations in Iceland. A chilling tale meant to keep children and adults alike on their best behavior. As Christmas approaches, this isn't your typical festive story of jolly old men and flying reindeer. This is the legend of the Yule Cat or Jólakötturinn. Imagine this, the village is asleep. Every house tucked under a heavy layer of snow, with only the faint glow of moonlight illuminating the landscape. The air is still, so still you can almost hear the frost forming. Then a shadow falls over the valley, a shadow so vast it blots out the stars. It moves with a silent, predatory grace. A pair of colossal, glowing eyes like twin moons peer down into the village. They scan each and every home, searching. This is the Yule Cat, a monstrous feline as tall as the tallest houses, with fur as black as the midnight sky and claws as sharp as glacial ice. But what is this terrifying creature looking for? It's not hunting for mice or birds. The Yule Cat has a very specific and rather peculiar target. It peers into windows, its breath fogging the glass, its whiskers twitching as it inspects the residents inside. It's searching for anyone who did not receive new clothes to wear for Christmas. Now, this might sound strange. Why new clothes? The tradition stems from a time when Icelandic farm workers were rewarded for their hard work. Before the Christmas season, those who completed their autumn chores diligently would receive new garments as a gift. The new clothes were a symbol of a year of hard work and good fortune. But for those who were lazy, who shirked their duties, there was no reward. And that's when the Yule Cat would come calling. The story goes that the Yule Cat would devour those unfortunate souls who didn't have at least one new piece of clothing to wear on Christmas Eve. A terrifying incentive to get your work done, wouldn't you say? But beyond just punishing laziness, the legend served a more practical purpose in the harsh Icelandic winter. New, warm clothing was a matter of survival. The tale encouraged the community to look after one another, ensuring that everyone, especially the less fortunate, had adequate clothing to endure the cold. It was a reminder that generosity and hard work were essential parts of the festive spirit. So, picture the scene again. The giant cat prowls from house to house. It looms over a small cottage, its massive head blotting out the moon. Its glowing eyes fixate on a window. Inside, a family is gathered. The Yule Cat's immense ear twitches, picking up the sounds of laughter and the crackle of a fire. It sees a child excitedly trying on a brand new pair of woolen socks, a gift from their grandmother. Cat lets out a low, rumbling purr that sounds like a distant avalanche and moves on. It has found no prey here. It continues its patrol, its enormous paws leaving craters in the deep snow. It approaches another house, this one darker and quieter. Cat crouches low, its body a mountain of black fur against the white landscape. It peeks inside a frosty window pane. There it sees a lone figure huddled by a dying fire, wearing old, worn-out clothes. The cat's eyes narrow. A low growl rumbles in its chest. Its tail, long and serpentine, thrashes in the snow, stirring up a small blizzard. The sharp claws on its front paws extend, ready to strike. The inhabitant is oblivious, unaware of the colossal doom lurking just outside. But then, a knock echoes from the cottage door. A neighbor has arrived, holding a small, wrapped package. Package is open, and inside is a simple, yet wear-upon scarf, a new piece of clothing. The person's face lights up with gratitude. From outside, the Yule Cat sees this act of kindness. It sees the new scarf, a symbol of community and care. The tension in its massive body releases. The growl subsides. With a final lingering look, the great cat turns away, its form melting back into the shadows of the night, continuing its search elsewhere. This folklore beautifully weaves together themes of fear, reward, and community. The Yule Cat isn't just a monster, it's a powerful symbol. It represents the harshness of winter and the consequences of not being prepared. But it also represents the importance of social bonds. Giving clothes to those in need wasn't just an act of charity, it was a way to protect the entire community from a shared threat. In a way, the Yule Cat encourages everyone to be a little more generous during the holiday season. Even today, the legend of the Yule Cat is a popular part of Icelandic Christmas traditions. You'll see its image on decorations, in books, and even in songs. It's a stark contrast to the commercialized, overly sweet version of Christmas we often see. It adds a touch of thrilling danger, a reminder of the darker, older traditions that underlie our modern celebrations. It's a story that tells us to work hard, to be good, and most importantly, to look out for each other. So, as you prepare for your own holiday celebrations this year, maybe sorting through gifts and planning festive outfits, spare a thought for the giant Yule Cat. As the winter nights draw in and the wind begins to howl, you might find yourself checking your wardrobe. Do you have your new Christmas socks, your festive sweater? Because according to the legend, the Yule Cat is always watching. It pads silently through the snow-covered streets, its glowing eyes scanning every home, asking a silent question: are you ready for Christmas? Thanks for watching and diving into this chilling piece of folklore with us. If you enjoyed this journey into the darker side of the holidays, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the world's most fascinating myths and legends. Stay curious and have a very safe and warm holiday season.